What's going on, guys? Right now, we're on our way to the Atlanta Reptile Expo. Also, sorry if I'm a sweaty mess. I just got back from a cross-country meet. I broke my PR today, though. This is not going to be Repticon, but this is going to be much bigger, and hopefully it's going to be much better. And hopefully I get to hang out with lots of cool exotic animals. I'm not buying anything, though, because I'm broke as a joke. So make sure you like and subscribe, or else you're a communist. Also, big shout out to my buddy Alex over at Ravishing Reptiles. You should totally go check him out. Wow, that hurricane really wants to establish its presence. I mean, it's really pouring outside. Even the jets can't take off right now. Okay, so this is what the expo actually looks like on the inside, and because there are so many animals being sold here, I can't highlight all of them, but I'll try not to play favorites and just go over each species. So first of all, we have these little ball pythons in all different colors. Oh my gosh, I want one now. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at this one. Hi there. We also had these crested geckos for sale over here, and half of them were actually missing their tails. And fun fact, crested geckos can't actually grow their tails back. They also had hognose snakes for sale and reticulated pythons? I thought they were banned in the state. Well, not entirely, because the law that is supposed to be banning giant snakes like reticulated pythons will actually go into effect in December. And for now, they're still allowed to be sold if they're pit tagged. There were also leopard geckos and Brooks king snakes and this African brown house snake, I believe. Boa constrictors. Yeah, these guys were really cute. They were just checking out the camera. Oh, this guy's yawning. He's tired. Look at those teeth, man. And we also had a blood python up here. As I was looking around, I also met a very cool new person. I got to meet Snakeful Grace, who was selling for Morph Market, which is a company that is supported by USARK. So hopefully she saw this video, and if she did, can you please give me a shout out? With all the different morphs, there was a very big price range. I mean, some of these, like this leopard gecko, were an absolute steal. And I've worked with leopard geckos before, and I had a tank at home, but it was very old. But some of these range from up to $50 to $1,000. Crested geckos and leopard geckos were the most common ones we saw, but we also saw a few Namibian sand geckos and gargoyle geckos, which I have never heard of before. But I can tell where its name came from because of its stony gray coloration and statue-like texture that kind of resembles a gargoyle. I think this is a species that I might want to keep my eye on. Staying on the topic of lizards, there are also plenty of monitors, including these very beautiful blue monitors and emerald tree monitors, a very colorful panther chameleon, and this adorable tegu that was just checking me out. Look at this little guy. He's just so curious. Oh, and speaking of tegus, I got to pet an Argentine black and white tegu. Holy cow. That's the biggest lizard I think I've ever seen outside of its enclosure. I've seen Komodo dragons. They're pretty big, but like that is...
Yeah, he was under the scarf.
And I was very nervous about it because I worried that he was just gonna lunge over at me and rip my skin off. He was actually pretty chill, though.
Thank you. Quality is it?
May I have my hand, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi there. All right, you want a pet?
I'm a little bit nervous around this. I mean... Oh my god, it's a reticulated python. Okay, this might have been my favorite part of the trip. I got to hold around my neck the longest snake on the planet, the reticulated python. I was expecting not many giant snakes to be sold here, but they actually had both reticulated and Burmese pythons here. And these two Burmese pythons were actually full grown, and they were up for sale for about $450. And that is something that I just can't afford as of right now. Okay, let's get back to the lizards, and up for sale was this very beautiful albino male green iguana, this sleepy savanna monitor, another gargoyle gecko, a water dragon, a rhinoceros iguana, and green iguanas. This adorable little baby golden tegu that's looking at me while shedding his skin, and Asian water monitors. Ball Burmese and reticulated pythons weren't the only pythons that were being sold at this event. As you can see here, we also had some adult carpet pythons, this Chinese beauty rat snake, which is actually one of the king cobra's main prey items. We also had these emerald tree boas, which I thought were green tree pythons at first, but it said on the label they were emerald tree boas. This blood python, a rainbow boa, a Honduran milk snake. They had lots of colubrids in this section, such as this really awesome male pine snake, and olive pythons. This giant yellow anaconda was up for sale. Oh, and if you have arachnophobia, don't come here, because not only do they sell snakes and lizards, but they also sell spiders here, like this tarantula, and also this bark scorpion, and just whatever creepy, gross crawler there was. But there are also frogs, like this frog that reminded me of Dumpy. Also poison dart frogs? What are they doing there? Well, I guess it's just the ants they eat that causes them to be poisonous. Big Chungus, the giant African bullfrog. That thing could eat birds if it wanted to. Also, honorable mention, we have to give a shout out to the turtles over here.
No one insults the turtles!
They had a star tortoise up for sale and a giant radiated tortoise, which wasn't for sale, but it was an educational ambassador. But they did have giant reticulated pythons up for sale, and I mean giant, like 15 foot long. These did not have a fixed price on them. They were given to the highest bidder. These were such pretty snakes. Like this tiger reticulated python, it was just so pretty. Oh, and if you have snakes, you gotta feed them somehow, and depending on the size, you have to feed them the right food. So we had rat pups and giant jumbo rats for sale. Okay, I've saved the best for last. This is a very pretty snake right here. Yes? Sure, I don't... Alright guys, I'm now here with my new best friend, the legendary Burmese python. Oh, hey there. She really loves me, as you can see. Oh, wow. Wow. This is awesome. I'm in heaven.
But we're a complete nonprofit, so if you can donate today, that would help us out with our vet bills and stuff like that. We take any animals or any reptiles, and sometimes
I'm so happy I get to do this today. Say hi to the camera. Well guys, that was just awesome right there. I got to hang out with so many cool animals, especially the world's largest snakes, the reticulated pythons and the Burmese pythons. I got to meet some really cool people, including Snakeful Grace. And although I didn't buy anything, I'll sure be back someday. And I'll be sure to get a new animal, try to grow my career. But anyways, that's enough for this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure to go outside and touch grass.